name is Miranda, and today I'm here to review episode 2 of the Netflix show Élite. And I realized when I went back and rewatched episode 1, Ander and Omar already met a second time, and I don't know how I missed that. I think it's because it was so dark and I had all the lights on when I was watching it, or maybe I just was paying attention more to what I was eating than the show, but like I totally missed when he went to the bridge and Omar was there. Like I just thought he went to the bridge and no one was there. So I was like, oh, they already met, which is great because now in this episode, there's not really so much of an introduction that we need. I mean, they haven't really talked about what they want with each other yet fully, but I'm super, super loving their chemistry and their development so far. They are so, so cute. Y'all know how much I love Ander, even though I can't pronounce his name. And once again, we can't call it weekly, but episodically, I guess, I took a bunch of screenshots of Ander, that beautiful boy, again, because I just love him so, so much. And I also really like that we got to see a bit more of his development with Guzman, because, like, he truly seems like he wants to be his friend, but, like, the fact that, like, he was, like, watching him and followed him to where Omar was, I don't think he saw them making out, hopefully. I don't think he do. I watched it, like, I went back and watched it again, and it looked like if they had come up from behind the bush, he couldn't have seen what they were doing. If they came up from in front of the bush, he could have. But I think they came up from behind, so I don't think he saw what they were doing. But I do think, like, I can't tell, like, if he told Ander's parents about the drugs because, like, he thinks he's protecting him, or if because he's trying to, like, control him and be like, I can ruin your life if I want to, you know, so, like, stay in line. I feel like it's not that. Honestly, I just feel like I have the most pessimistic view of him, that I'm like, he's trying to ruin Ander's life, just let him be happy. But I'm super excited to see more with Ander and Omar because I think they're really, really cute together. They just have a bunch of obstacles. They can never get on the same page. It's like when Ander's confused and, you know, doesn't want to see him, Omar does, and then when Ander's like, no, I want to see you, Omar's like, I'm busy, we can't. So it's just like those two need to get on the same page, and I'm so, so excited because they're going to be so, so cute together when they do. Oh, I'm just really, they're so cute. And then the other big development with couple-wise was, of course, Nadia and Guzman, who I've said before I knew I was going to love going into this because I saw them all over Tumblr. Also, Tumblr, how the frick did you hide Omar and Ander from me for so long? Like, I didn't know they were a couple until, like, probably, like, 2 days before I started watching this show, and I love them. So, like, shame on you all for not introducing me to the wonderfulness of that couple. But Nadia and Guzman are so, so cute together. It's so hard right now because, like, he's doing it for, like, the bet that he has with Blue, which is super messed up and super creepy. So it's always hard, I feel like, to tell, like, what's truly genuine with him with her and then what's, like, him acting. Because I feel like with relationships like this, there's always a point where the guy or the girl that's, like, doing the bet or, like, not really invested in this relationship realizes, like, oh, I actually do kind of like them. And I feel like he's kind of hit that point. Kind of. Hear me out. When he went to the shop that Nadia's family owns and she works at, I feel like that for him was the turning point because I feel like he thought she was kind of just like blowing him off and being like, oh, my parents aren't going to like you. Like, just leave me alone. Don't do anything. Like, just stay away. And then when he went there and he saw that, like, she wasn't over-exaggerating, like, her parents are kind of, or at least her dad. Her mom didn't say anything, but her dad is very, very strict and, like, very, you know, like, aggressive and rude. Like, I feel like he realized, like, oh, one, she wasn't just messing with me, and two, like, she has to deal with this. So, like, I can kind of see, like, why she acts like that and why she has to focus just on school and stuff like that. So I feel like for him, that was the first turning point, and then for her, she kind of started to warm up to him when she saw, like, how much he was pushing working with her, and I feel like she's smart, so she's still like, what am I, like a bet, a challenge, which I was like, oh gosh, and his face was just like, no, and I was like, you're so much better than me, because I would be like, I was just like waiting for him to be like, actually, and she's gonna be pissed when she finds out, because like she was literally thinking that, you know, like, you can't hang out with me unless I'm like a conquest to you or something like that. But I feel like when he kept pushing so much, like, she was like, alright, I'll give him a chance. I mean, he did try and like show up at my parents' house. He's not going to go away. So I really, really like that. And then just, they're so cute together too, guys. Like, their chemistry is so, so good. I really like that the two main couples, because I'm ignoring Carlo, Polo, and Christian. Like, I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. Oh. But they were so cute. I love the pool scene when he was taking her picture and he was like, oh, turn over to your left, and she went the wrong way. And he was like, your left? Are you dyslexic? Like, just teasing her. And she was laughing and smiling. That was really, really cute. And then at his house was also really, really cute when they were talking and he was saying, like, I feel like you're the only person that, like, I'm comfortable with. And I think that is very true. Like, I feel like he doesn't necessarily worry about saying the wrong thing in a different way than with everyone else, because I feel like with everyone else he obviously like rules the land, so he's not worried about that, but I feel like he's not worried about being like something that he says being used against him with her. I think that's where the difference is. But like when she tried to push him in the pool, first of all, that man has very good reflexes, because I would have went flying into that pool. But when she tried to push him and he flipped her around and then was like holding her and she's like, no, stop. And he's like, oh yeah, it's really funny now. Like that was just so cute. And I don't even get why Lou was like upset about it, because I was like, this is what you wanted, girl. Like, you can't get upset. So like I was just irritated that she was there to ruin their moment, because that was literally so good. Guys, I rewinded that scene, or rewound? What's the proper verb here? I watched that scene 3 times. I watched it once and then I was like, I gotta watch it again, and then when the episode was done I was like, I gotta watch it a 3rd time. It was so cute, just like the way their chemistry worked and like how he was teasing her and she was laughing. It was just absolutely adorable. So I'm super excited to see their development as well. I'm so happy that we have all these beautiful romances, and there's also like this connection of like Nadia and Omar being brother and sister, and Ander and Guzman being like best friends. So like I'm sensing a double date sometime in the near future seasons when things aren't so dire and sad. But aside from all the happiness and romance, we also got some, you know, not so good things with the investigative case of Marina. We found out that the police kind of suspect Guzman, but the end makes me think they don't anymore, because like they were like, oh, like how's your relationship with her, and he's like, I loved her so much. And it was even cute like seeing how he comforted her when she was stressed about the mom, and like he just came over and hugged her and was like, what do we say, we're through the good times, the bad times, and the fucked up times. That was so cute. And he truly does care for her. Like, I mean, he's a dick to people, but he truly does care for her, you can tell. And I feel like the way the police were acting when they were like, oh, like there's one thing you didn't know about your sister, she was pregnant. Like, his reaction, I feel like, is I just feel like there's not a motive for him, you know? Unless, like, maybe there's some fight that happens that we find out about later. But I also feel like maybe, like, Carla or Polo are gonna like steer the police toward Guzman, maybe because of how when she was like, oh, they suspect Guzman, and Polo was just like, okay, like I'll do that. But then that's his friend, so that's super messed up if they do that. I also am interested to see like what's gonna happen with Sam, because I feel like he's the one that's gonna get arrested. That's one of the one things I don't know. Like, I pretty much know who the killer is, who got Marina pregnant, all that stuff. I don't know who they actually end up arresting. I'm assuming it's Sammy. I could be wrong, but I feel like he's just in the best position right now, or I guess the worst position. I shouldn't say best. The worst position right now. Like, he was found, he has all those videos of her, he has the motive. It's just not looking good for my poor Sammy boy. And also, can I just say, like, this episode convinced me how horrible his brother is. Like, I was kind of on the fence about him before, but like, first of all, I want his age confirmed so I can literally say how creepy it is that he hooks up with Marina and is like flirting with her. I think he's got to be like at least 20 if he was in jail. I mean, I know it's like different in like Spain, so like I don't know like what age juvie is and all that, but like I feel like he's at least 20, and Marina just turned 16, so like that's super messed up. But then also like telling like your brother, like basically like he basically led him to being like, hey, you have to steal these papers. Like, never in a million years. Like, I can't even, like, you protect your family and your little brother. Like, you would be like, I don't want you to go down in life like I do. I'll figure something out. Like, you wouldn't be like, oh, you have to go in and steal those papers. No friggin' way at all. So I was just like so done with him when he said that. I was like, that's terrible. Maybe he'll be the one that's arrested, and I won't be sad for that, because he has motive if he's the one who got her pregnant. He has the means if he was already in jail. We just gotta find the opportunity. So if you have seen the episode, please feel free to leave your thoughts about it down below in the comments. What you thought about Guzman and Nadia, and Ander and Omar, and everyone else. Christian and Polo and Carla, we're just going to leave that alone, like I said. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, subscribe to my channel down below to make all sorts of new videos. And I will see you guys next time for episode 3. Bye!